Okay, so I've always wanted to do a singlehood video while driving, which I know sounds terrible and unsafe, but I have my phone propped up, so I really don't have to look at the camera very much. I just have to talk. Been thinking about singlehoodness again, which is really appropriate because that's what these videos are for, so it makes sense. I'm just really not that stressed about it. I thought it would take me like 23 of these episodes or 50, have some mental breakdown before I really could embrace singlehood, which was one of the goals of this entire journey. But this is only video 4, and I already feel so different just from talking about it, being honest, exploring possibilities of what I can do as a single person. So much to the point where I now think that what God can do through me right now is probably way cooler than a husband. And I know that sounds terrible, and I'm not saying that that's my goal. It's important that people are still able to relate to me, and so if you don't feel like you're called to celibacy, you may be getting really scared right now. I don't feel like I'm called to that either. I'm just, there's been a shift in my thinking, like I sort of talked about in my last video. So basically, I'm not as freaked out as I was before about it, and age used to be a factor to me, like, oh, I'm getting older, what's gonna happen when I'm this age and still single? But now I'm like, who cares? I feel like people are staring at me. But that's totally okay. But I shouldn't feel embarrassed because this is all about having confidence, so whatever, crazy other car people. Maybe I should just wave? Okay, so I decided to finish the rest when I actually stopped driving and got in the parking lot. Because it's safer? Yeah, that sounds good. Part of my discovery has been single does not equal alone. Been using that a lot on my singlehoodness Instagram and singlehoodness Twitter. That's right, that was a shout out to myself. And I plan every month to have some type of theme for the single does not equal. Because I think one of the reasons why the husband thing has become not as big of a deal to me is because I've realized how full I am with the people around me and my family. Single doesn't mean that you're lacking something, it really doesn't. And I used to think that it did. I've just been pretty amazed at how much I've learned so far and so quickly. Like I said in one of my videos or posts or something, this is an idea I've had for over a year now, and I guess it wasn't just an idea. I guess it was something that God was nudging me to do, because doing it, I found a lot of blessing in obedience, and a lot of that blessing has been internal, internally understanding the external blessings that I have. So that's been really freeing. In whatever state of lacking you feel like you are in, try to look at the things that you have, because they probably can produce more fullness than you think they can. It's your choice to make things meaningful. So if you feel like you're just waiting or existing or getting through or surviving, I mean, you can choose to make it feel differently. It does take a lot of work, and it doesn't mean it's instant, but it doesn't mean it's impossible either. So that's where I'm at right now. Singlehoodness. It's real. Thanks for those of you that have given feedback. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that it has been a blessing, and I hope that our journeys continue to intertwine so we can see how all of us are doing on the journeys that we're on. And I know many of us are on the singlehood one, so hey, you know what I'm saying. And there it is. Ayo. Hey, high five.